Before you pull out into traffic, there's one simple habit that can prevent serious accidents. Look left, right, and then left again. It sounds basic, but many new drivers either forget it, rush through it, or don't fully understand why it matters. And seasoned drivers can get complacent or distracted and make the same mistake. And that mistake can be a dangerous one. In this video, I'll explain exactly why drivers are taught to look left, right, left before entering traffic, when you should do it, and how this simple habit can help keep you safe every single day. Let's take a look. So why should you look left first after stopping and before entering a roadway? Because in the United States and other countries where they drive on the right-hand side of the road, vehicles coming from your left are the vehicles that will affect you the most. If you want to turn right, you'll have to yield to oncoming traffic already in the right lane. And if you want to turn left or go straight, you'll also have to yield to that same oncoming traffic in the right lane before you can drive across it. Therefore, it's the direction where the most immediate danger usually comes from. So the left needs your attention first. Look in that direction for approaching vehicles, as well as pedestrians, cyclists, animals, etc. If it's completely clear to the left, or there's a big enough gap in traffic that you could safely proceed, then next, look to the right for vehicles approaching from that direction. And again, you're also looking for anything or anyone that might prevent you from safely moving into or across traffic. If it's also clear to the right, or traffic from that direction is sufficiently far away that it won't interfere with you, then you check to your left again. Why look left again? This reconfirms that the road to the left is still clear before you start to enter traffic. If traffic is heavy, you may have to stay where you are for a while, but just as soon as you see a big enough gap in traffic coming up to your left, repeat that sequence, left, right, left, before you move. It's also a good idea to pay attention to the traffic already on the road as you approach it. That is, if you have a wide view of the road up ahead that you're going to turn onto. Scanning the road for other drivers and assessing the situation before you get there can help you see a gap in traffic ahead of time and allow you to plan accordingly. Also, after you stop at the stop sign or traffic signal and wait to turn, if you can't see very far down the road in one direction or the other due to trees, signs, buildings, or other obstructions, slowly ease forward a little further to give yourself a better, safer view. Of course, don't block crosswalks or pull your vehicle out so far that you interfere with traffic or pedestrians. So when should you use this? The simple answer is all the time. Anytime you're going from a stopped position into moving traffic, this habit matters. That includes entering from a side street, and the same for pulling out of a driveway or leaving a parking lot. And it also applies when you're turning right on red. When you're about to turn right on red, you have to yield to traffic and pedestrians coming from the left. So look left first, then look to the right for vehicles turning across the right lane, then double check back to the left to ensure it's still safe, and then make your right turn. It's important also when you're leaving a gas station, restaurant, and possibly having to yield to several lanes of traffic. And left, right, left is also important when pulling out onto a two-way, two-lane rural road, where there's often no sidewalks or shoulders for pedestrians. You not only need to look to the left, but you still need to look to the right before pulling out, just in case on these roads. Just because there shouldn't be any pedestrians doesn't mean there won't be any. And just because there shouldn't be any vehicles coming at you in that right lane, you still need to make sure that no one is actually in that lane, as they could be in the process of trying to pass another vehicle. Failure to check to the right could result in a head-on collision. And that leads us to some common mistakes drivers make. Mistake number 1. Only looking in one direction. Some drivers focus only on the left and forget the right. That can be very dangerous, especially for pedestrians, bicycles, turning vehicles, or oncoming vehicles. Mistake number 2, rolling while checking. Some drivers start moving before they've fully checked both directions. Always finish your traffic scans before starting to drive away. Mistake number 3, rushing because of pressure. Maybe someone's right behind you. Maybe traffic feels busy, but don't let pressure force a bad decision. Take the extra seconds. Safety first, always. And mistake number 4, just looking for cars and not checking well enough for other reasons for you not to go. And again, I'm talking about walkers, runners, dog walkers, skateboarders, and let's not forget motorcycles. These are all important reasons to look carefully before you proceed. Many crashes happen because drivers say, "I didn't see them." And finally, here's a driving test tip. If you're preparing for your driving test, examiners absolutely watch to make sure you're doing this. Failing to properly check before entering traffic can lead to point deductions, dangerous action marks, or even automatic failure in serious situations. Examiners want to see clear, deliberate observation. Actually turn your head and show that you're checking. Good habits help you pass the test, but more importantly, they help you stay safe. So remember, before pulling into traffic, look left, right, and left again. It takes just a few seconds, but it can prevent a collision and a lot of regrets. Safe driving is often about small habits done consistently, and this is one of the biggest ones. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other driving tips for new and experienced drivers. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and drive safe.